Good morning everyone. I'm going to do a bit of a challenge today. I'm going to challenge this, which is my Bushbox, and I'm going to call it the Bushbox Challenge. Anybody else is welcome to join in, of course you are. And what I'm going to do, excuse me for a second, what I've done, I've actually filled the Bushbox up with charcoal briquettes, as you can see, and later on I'm going to light these, and I'm cooking for 5. So what I've decided to do is use the Bushbox, and then this is the bit you're going to love, this bit. Okay, I'm going to fill this with lamb and all the vegetables under the sun. I'll show you. I've got all this to go in, and it's going into this. So I'm going to put this, which weighs, I don't know, I'll do the weight when it's filled up with vegetables and whatnot. What I'll do then, I'll put this on top of that and cook for 5 people. So if this lets me down, I'm going to be, no I'm not, I love this bit of kit. So yeah, just my focus is gone, there we go. So yeah, this is what's going to happen later on. I'm going to, the focus is not good, that's it. So I'm going to get this massive Potjie on top of my Bushbox and hopefully cook it enough so that everybody's going to have a nice meal later on tonight. Like I said, I'll get the weight of the, it's called a Potjie. It is a South African cooking pot, and it has 3 legs at the bottom, which is a bit awkward to get on here, but I have tried it and I think it should work okay. So I'll catch you a bit later. I've just now lit the Bushbox, so I'm now going to prepare the Potjie for our lamb casserole tonight. I'll show you that as I'm preparing it. Okay, the pot's on. If you can see that, we've lost a bit of light, so I shall get the old torch out. This is the veg, so we got swede, carrots, parsnips, mushrooms and potatoes. Not very good. Okay, I'll get the light. Okay, mushrooms. Onions are going in. I got to admit, this is a cast iron pot, so it takes some heating up. So this little Bushbox doing really well at the moment. So right, and then what I've done is some in here. I've got half a leg of lamb, which has been marinated overnight in mint sauce. So this is what's going to have. We're going to have a lamb Potjie or a lamb stew. I might get told off for saying it's a lamb because you're not supposed to stir it. So I'll start cutting up the mushrooms and get them in. Okay, the idea behind it is start browning off the onions, add a certain amount of the lamb, 2 seconds, which I'll do in a sec. So not all of it, so you put a layer upon a layer, and then you'll have a few spuds. I'll cut them in half, and then some parsnips, some swede, some carrots and some mushrooms, and just keep layering it until you get to the top. Then I'll probably add 2 cups of water, and that's it. You leave it, you don't have to touch it at all. It's a fantastic way of cooking. This pot is amazing. The amount of meals we've had with this out with friends and family, it's fantastic. What I do like to do is add about a good handful of pill barley as well. So I'll start getting the veg and I'll show you when I've got the veg. I'll do half and then I'll do half again when it's finished, and I'll put the lid on. Okay, cheers. Okay, so the onions are browned off. I've added probably about 1/4 of the meat, a few potatoes, some mushrooms. I'll put some parsnips and swedes on the top now. This Bushbox is cooking really well. You can see the steam coming off. I've had a little bit of water so we don't burn. So I'll carry on, put the rest of the veg in, and when it's ready I'll pop the lid on. Brilliant, it's on the top now. A few bits went on the floor. He's alright, he's clean. Don't want to hurt anybody. No one's going to, if you don't tell them, they don't know. Any more bits? No, I think we're done. Oh wait, I've got a mushroom. Wipe it off. Okay, let me just cut this mushroom up, and then I'm going to add the water and the pill barley, and then we'll pop the lid on. Can you hear that? Can you hear that? You want to, well, if this was smelly vision, you want to smell this, because it is gorgeous. Gorgeous. 2 secs. Okay, this is me pearl barley. Just going to spread that around. I love pearl barley. Okay. Bit of water. Might quiet it down a little bit. And that's it, peeps. That's it for now. We just let it simmer away. And it becomes really tender and juicy. I will stir it a couple of times. But come on, that does look good. And yeah, Bushbox doing exceptionally well. I'm using charcoal briquettes. And that is roasting. We've heard it boiling, so I will wait about half an hour and I'll come back and I will show you what it looks like. Can you hear it? Yep, she's boiling again now. Can you see that? There you go. By God, that's hot. It's a bit precarious, folks, but it's doing the job. I just thought I'd show you my setup actually. That's my seat. And that's the lid. A bit of water. That's the pot. And the Potjie. And that's my table. Cool. I love it. And I'm under a poncho. Actually, it's raining. So I thought you might like to see where I am. We're quite near a road because I'm by the wood, but it just gets a bit busy because I can't get into the wood because there's a flood. I'm under the tarp and it's, yeah, it's coming down quite heavy. So let's just check on the outpot. Looking good. See the steam rising, so we'll have to add some wood, but she's going well. She's cooking beautifully. I've stirred it twice now. Oh, that's smoke. So I'm just going to leave the lid on and sorry about that, folks. We're doing a good job. I mean, it is cast iron. There must be at least 10 kilos in this with the weight of the water and everything. So, brilliant. I'll go back to you when it's cooked. Beautiful, smells gorgeous. Okay, gonna keep it stoked up. See how we get on. It's difficult to see that with the steam. You want to smell this. So I'm going to say that this little beauty down here is magic. If we can cope with this, it's yeah. I mean, well, you can see for yourself. I'm just going to give it a bit of a stir. I'll leave that a bit hot at the moment. I would say about another half hour. Meat's cooking beautifully and tender. You hear the rain? Pure weather. But yeah, beautiful, absolutely beautiful. I'm trying to pinch a piece of meat. Oh, there we go. Oh, hold on, let me just try this. Yeah. Oh, it tastes fantastic, honestly. Marinated the meat with mint sauce makes a hell of a difference. Now, you see that without too much steam.
Oh, look at that. I could watch that all night, actually. The people are, well, it's my family and my daughter and her boyfriend, and they were supposed to be back by now, and that was an hour and a half ago. So if they don't come back, I'm going to eat the bloody lot. Cheers. Yeah, veggies are a little bit el dente. But so another half an hour, a couple of the pieces of wood, and that should be done. Listen to the sound of that. So, yep, it's done its job. Fantastic. We'll look a little bit sample of this, and then I'll say thanks very much for watching. If you'd like to subscribe, that would be great. Sorry about the silly noise that I'm making, but the smoke is horrendous in my eyes, and I'm sitting under a tarp, so it's quite tight. Oh. So there's another piece of meat. Yeah. Oh, beautiful, 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 beautiful. Yeah, thanks very much for watching. If you'd like to subscribe, that would be fantastic. Any comments down below. If you need it, well, if you want any sort of, if you want the recipe for this, it's quite straightforward. Just chuck it all in the pot and stew it. That's about it. Take care, have a great weekend, and I'll see you in the next vid.